So today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I have turned 33 today. And I don't know if it was just the fuck it attitude I had this morning because it's my birthday. I don't know if it's because I did play Stardew Valley last night, and I know that the times where I have played Stardew Valley, I tend to function better. Chicken or egg, who knows? I don't know if it's because I've been getting a little bit more sleep lately, more like 7 to 8 hours the past couple days, but I feel so much better today. I feel really good. I feel great. I feel still kind of numb and in my head a lot, but I don't feel bad about it, and I feel a lot more hopeful and kind of remembering the excitement that I had with this game. I've started working on, I've been working on the game a little bit here and there, but now I'm working on it. I decided, after I did a couple things this morning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. What is it that I want to do? And it was work on my game and working on stuff for the art and a system for I'm trying to plan out the actual scenes, get a system in for how I can write the scripts for them and stuff like that. And yeah, been doing pretty good. I'm having a good time. Very good time. Yeah, things are good right now. It's the middle of the day. It's 2:30, 3:30, 2:30, something like that. And I have decided to make this video instead of waiting until the last minute or waiting until something interesting happens. It just kind of was doing laundry, and I thought this might be a really good time to make a video, so I'm doing it. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna continue to get more sleep. I've also been having a little bit more caffeine, which I have a complicated relationship with because it's bad for my stomach, but good for my brain. It's not I usually have a little bit of coffee in the morning, because go over to help with my uncle with stuff, and his mom is super awesome, and when a nice old Mexican lady is offering to get you some coffee, it's kind of hard to say no. It's already hard to say no without that. So yeah, I'm still a little tired, but I'm feeling a lot better today. So maybe whatever it is that I'm doing the right thing. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Just keep doing what I'm doing. This game that I really like, For the King, it's a game that I play when I am depressed. And I have been playing that a lot lately. And so maybe this is what it is that there's something about Stardew Valley and the way that it organizes things, and the kind of things that it just kind of gets me thinking about in the background. It makes it easier for me to do things. This is usually laundry is super difficult for me to get summon the energy to start on, but I did good today, and it didn't feel that difficult, so yeah, maybe it's because I'm getting better about me, maybe it's because of this, that, or the other thing. I don't know. Either way, I'm very happy. One thing I do want to start doing soon as an idea for videos for this channel, is I want to start having a plan to go and do something, go to the library or go to Barnes & Noble or just go to an event or something like that, and then just kind of do because one thing that I do to help with my anxiety is that I outline the best case scenario and the worst case scenario, and then I remind myself it's most likely going to be the middle case scenario. It's been hard for me to do that lately, just because I've started to remember a lot more stuff. One of the things I've been remembering is how, literally just before I went into the conversation where my mom disowned me, have I said this already? I don't know. But just before I went into the conversation where my mom disowned me, I'd always had this fear that she would disown me at some point, that at some point she would just be fed up and just be done, and then I would not have my mom. And just going up to that conversation, I just kept telling myself she's not going to do that, she's not going to do that, she's not going to do that, she's not like that, she's not that kind of person. And then she did. So I think it's easier for me to, like, instead of just telling myself certain things are not going to happen and then, like, freaking out because that's hasn't helped me in the past. I think the right strategy is to just kind of, like, think about, like, the impossible best case scenario is here, impossible worst case scenario is here. It's likely to be somewhere in here. Maybe it'll lean a little more to here, and maybe it'll lean more here. We don't know. We won't find out until we do it. And that's the kind of mentality I want to have towards that stuff, and I want to do those things more often. Like, I have to call the DMV. I need to get my name change figured out. And that sounds like so much work, but it's not going to be that hard. I just have to, like, figure out, like, an appointment with the DMV or something like that, and then present them with papers, and then wait to see what happened. Pretty much. Maybe there'll be other obstacles and issues coming up. Who knows? But I can just literally do that. I need to just do that. Because, like, once I do that, and once I can change everything to my actual name, because I won't have to worry about, like, legal names being different, like, that is going to help me so much. Like, I know it is. Like, I'm already just excited thinking about it. And that's what I gotta focus on. Not, like, how difficult the issue is going to be, but, like, how, like, I'm gonna be feeling during that, but, like, how good I am going to feel when it is done. That's what I need to focus on. So yeah, happy birthday to me. I managed to turn 33. Good job, me. And now I'm gonna go work on art things some more. Bye. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Wait a minute. I don't need to do this. I literally bought a thing to hold my phone. I was trying to record myself working on, this, piecing it together yesterday. But that did not work out because I ran out of storage, and I'm hoping that I don't run out of storage this time, but deep. I don't think I will. And I'm eventually going to move everything onto my computer and onto, like, something with a lot of data storage relatively soon. Ooh. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. So yeah, it's my birthday once again. And you know what? I'm doing pretty good. I am moving into this place. This place make me happy. This is my room. I bought that for myself with my money, and I have bought that. It's so cool. And, like, obviously, this thing, the camera is sitting on the phone. And, I mean, we're still in the process of things. I was really hoping that my futon bed would arrive, but it has not. Also, yeah, I ended up getting myself a futon because I have spent so much time sleeping on things like futons and stuff or just couches in general, that I'm now at the point where it's more comfortable and I'm more likely to sleep on a couch than in a bed. So, yeah, things are pretty different right now. I'm about to be able to, like, have a lot more full control over my life. And yet, a lot of my problems are the same. I need to quit caffeine. Although, I've been trying this new, like, mushroom coffee to see if that helps. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I'm trying and doing, and I'm hoping that once things have really settled in, I can do a lot better. Because, like, I'm starting to really realize over the years, I've just constantly found myself stalled up by having to, like, prioritize other people's needs above my own in order to, like, survive. And I am finally in a place where I don't have to do that, and I am incredibly lucky. Like, on the one hand, I do feel like I have done an amount of things to kind of like get myself to where I am. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with things how they are. And I'm moving forward as much as I can. And what was I gonna say? Crap. Because at this point, I finally figured out, like, what it is that helps me function. Not what things I'm supposed to do, you know, in order to be the adulting or whatever, but, like, how it is that, like, my life, like, my best life would look like, not just because, like, you know, it's enjoyable for me, but also because, like, the setup of things will suit me. Not everybody would get, like, this. Oh my god, it's so cool. But yeah, not everybody would probably get themselves a workbench quite like that, especially since a lot of the projects that I'm doing don't really have too much to do with, like, woodworking or things. It's my crafty side is has been a lot more about, like, clothing, little art projects and things. So, but this is just what makes the most sense to me, so I got it. But yeah, things like that where I can just do things. And I mean, I've been in this position before, early on in my early 20-ish to some degree at some point. But I also had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what was going to be good for me, what was going to be bad for me, what was going to suck, what was going to not suck. And even now, I bought this really what I thought was going to be like an L-shaped workbench, but it's actually just the frames, and you're supposed to get the wood yourself. And I did debate doing that, but I don't think I have the time or energy for that right now, and I have so many other projects going on, and I can just get a bookcase. I don't want to give anybody the impression that, you know, like, oh, past Ed was so broke and, like, I'm rich magically somehow. It's been difficult to get myself where I am. Where I am is I've already had my surgery. I've gotten my name changed and processed through everything. And now I get to change. The big adulty thing that I get to do is changing my address to here. And I'm happy about that. Yeah, I'm really excited for the future. And a lot of people are texting me and saying, like, I hope you're having a fun day. And it's like, if I told them that what I was doing today, they would probably assume that, oh, that sounds miserable. That's that. But, like, I'm having fun. And I'm really excited. I get to live with one of my best friends. And I get to, like, really focus and work on things. Like, I've got, like, a whole, like, scheduled out thing of, like, stuff that I know will be good for me to do, and the more and more I do it, the better and healthier this big old brain thing's gonna get. And it's already gotten quite a bit healthier. I still do a little too much of things, but I have gotten a lot better about it too. And it sounds like it should be easy to just, like, not do a thing, or to just do a thing every single day. But it's like when the thing you're trying to not do is something that you've done, like, repeatedly over and over your whole life, or if something is completely new and feels unnatural, like, because of how new it is, of course it's going to be difficult. I was happy last year on my birthday. I could not have imagined that I was going to end up in here, that this would be how I would get here, basically. But I'm really glad that I'm here. And I'm glad that with all of that stuff, because, oh my god, I'm so depressed. I'm so angsty. I'm so, like a year ago past me was just struggling. I knew I was, and I still do to some extent. But I didn't realize to what degree I was struggling until I just, like, looked at it objectively. I want to be able to post a birthday video on the same day as my birthday, with the birthday from the past me and the future me having a birthday comparison with the birthday. I think the biggest takeaway is that, like, you know, even when I would get down in the dumps, I would still just not give up, you know, I would still try to make the best out of the day, the week, the month that I was dealing with, even if all I could do was just like roll around in bed, or if all I could do was just like the bare minimum of things. I still did them, and they all benefited. Whether I was like, I mean, I'm sure that there have been occasions where I have chosen to lay around like a lazy lump when it was not beneficial to me. But I think that tends to be a lot more beneficial than we realize. It's usually a sign that we've got burnout, and that's the thing. That's what's got me in such a great mood lately, is that, like, I haven't been burnt out when I've been working on these videos. Like, at all. I keep waiting for that feeling to hit. I keep waiting for that, like, grating, that pain that just courses throughout your body. Like, there's, you know, there's some slow poison flowing in from your bones, and it just, like, feels, like, oof and uncomfortable, and all you want to do is, like, get away from the thing that you're working on and do anything else, even if it's just staring at the ceiling, because you just feel like you cannot do anything. I am a lucky person in that I have the opportunity and luck and, like, resources to get myself to a place where I am not currently burnt out, and I don't have to burn myself out working on a project. And I've been steadily building myself, like, more and more hours in the day where I can work on things. And part of it is, like, routine and stuff, like, just helps with my brain. And part of it is... Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. That hasn't fucking changed. I'm still really, like... My brain go everywhere all the time. Yeah, it's not like I am a magically, like, super much better version of that kid 1 year ago. I'm just, like, a couple levels higher, if that makes sense. But I'm really glad to be a couple levels higher, because now I get to, like, deal with the bosses that are more fun, and focus on bigger projects and things. And, yeah, I'm excited. I keep going back to the other old place, and I don't want to. I just want to be here. I don't even have my bed. I just want to... I'll sleep on the floor. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I've just been telling myself for the longest time that if I just, like, do my best, that will be enough. I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where I can believe in that again. It's nice to be here. It's nice to be able to, like, work on my projects and things and just enjoy it. To not, like, hate myself throughout the whole process. Like... I'm even dialing back on my meds. Like, I've been... I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able... If in a couple months I'm going to be making money off of my YouTube channel, doing a part-time job to help make ends meet, or what I'm going to be doing. But I know that I'm not going to give up, and it's going to be fun. Whew. So yeah, happy birthday to me. My present to me was getting myself here. It took a year, but I did it. That was a low battery mode. Okay, I should go. I gotta help my roommate unpack and set up some of the things. Yeah. Goodbye.